Good evening and welcome. I don't know what happened to my lighting. It's really weird. My both lights are on. Same light as always have, but it's not bright enough. It's taken for a while, I guess, for it to get accustomed to the light. Anyway, it's a warm welcome. You're here tonight to fight CPS and stop taking our children. I'm your host, Bob Pace, and I've been doing this on a regular basis now, twice a day, 7 days a week after week, month after month, and even year after year. I've been doing this now for 21 months, started in October of, there we go, now we got some light, October of 2023. And here you found the right place because I will help you with your CPS case. Now, a lot of us may not know what CPS stands for. I call it just the Child Protection System, because every state has counties and every county has a different name. It could be the Child Protection Services, Department of Children and Family Services, the Cabinet, Department of Children's Services, the Child Protection Service. It's numerous names. Like in North Carolina, there's 100 counties, so there's 100 different names. So make it really simple. I just say CPS, because that's what you're in here is to find out how you can get your children back, or how they keep them from taking your children, or how your family is being broken apart. There's all kinds of tragic stories. I too was a victim of CPS. I've been fighting for 15 years. I lost my forever home. I lost my oh boy, my fifth born child. I have six children. Three are older and three are younger, and this was my youngest daughter. And sad to say that CPS encouraged her and got her tricked to leaving us. It was a terrible thing that she did. Very, very terrible. Hello, I was thinking about you. In fact, Christina Reynosa has an email that I need to forward to you that she's prepared to help you with your case, to help you prepare with your case. All I need for you is to text me your email or put your email so that I can forward it on to you. Now, starting off to interact this live stream, all you have to do is text me a question or a comment. That's just a message. Make sure it's about CPS. Please state your first name, your city or county, your state, and if you're outside the United States, your country. Also, please tell me about your CPS case from beginning to where you're at. And what I mean by countries, I've had Indonesia, I've had Bangladesh and India, I've had Saudi Arabia and Libya, I've had even in over kind of Africa, I've had Liberia and Sudan, and then I've had Republic of Congo, Rwanda, Mozambique, and then of course South Africa. And that's in fact we have one of the people on this tonight, Leica from South Africa. And there's Erin's back. Erin's from Tennessee. So glad to see Erin. She's born 1 month apart from my daughter. She's the same age as my firstborn daughter. And oh no, Leica, no badly bruised nose. No, tell me, because I have some exciting news to share with you, Leica. Now, besides text me a message, you can also be a guest on my live stream. What that means, you can contact my show producer. Her name is Grace, and her email is grace@vincentwdavis.com. You just pick one of my 14 live streams. I'm on every night at 7 p.m., and then in the mornings, weekdays, I'm on at 10 a.m., and on the weekends, 8 a.m. They're 1 hour live streams. The times are all the West Coast of California, Pacific Standard Time. And that means you're on the East Coast, you're 3 hours ahead of me. So, if right now, tonight, it's 10 o'clock on the East Coast. But anyway, to be a guest, you just write her and tell her we're on Bob's Sunday morning show or Bob's Friday night show, and she'll take care of the rest. She'll send you a link to get on, copy it into your browser, and you're on. And if you get knocked off, use the link again. She'll go over some rules like no eating or smoking during the live stream and no profanity. And we do not use the names of children, judges, or social workers. And she'll answer any of your questions, help with your camera or your microphone and those kinds of things. Lastly, you can call me. My number is 626-698-0990. If you're from the outside of the United States, my country code is 01. It's 01. That's my country code. Area code 626, prefix 698, number 0990. But I know that Leica says she has some brutally bad news. Jeez. I know they're pressing you. I'm glad you're here. Yes, you can, Leica. You can call me. My number's up. My number's right there. 698. Oh, excuse me. It's country code 01. Then area code 626 and 698-0990. And I'd love to have you call me. My phone number is on and it's right here. So you can call me, Leica. I'm live here. Wait a second. Why am I not live here? Jeez. Okay, I got to reboot my phone. Hold on, Leica. I got to reboot my phone. Restart 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 my phone.
Sure.
Restart my phone. Restart my phone.
Hi, I'm Gemini. We're about to go live, where you can explore complex topics or ideas just by talking. But before we get started, take a quick look at this important information. Great. Opening power options.
When all fails, you got to restart your phone. Okay, they're trying to reconnect my phone. I have no idea why my phone is disconnected there. Hmm. It worked. It worked. Yes, I can. And so good to hear you, Leica. Well, I got good news. Let me give you this good news. Christina Reynoso worked on a paperwork that she filled in that you can do that'll help your case. She wants to email it to you, but she doesn't have your email. Oh, I have WhatsApp. I have WhatsApp. Well, you could text it to me. Here, let me see here. California, I'm trying to choose account. Backup messages. California, add account. Well, WhatsApp is working. I'm on WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay. I will see what is the problem with my phone. Why don't I pick you up on WhatsApp? So don't worry, I'll sort it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you what happened.
All right.
It's now 04:26 in South Africa. AM.
So
And
it's
let
in the
me tell
morning.
you
It's
what
it's
happened.
it's in the morning then.
Yes, it's in the
Okay.
morning.
All right.
When they only blanket, so then he wakes me up normally to climb my feet. So I've got a little heater in the winter. My
Right.
what happened yesterday morning? I reported there at court, and when I entered, the it's more like a big room with a long table and chairs. It's not like a courtroom, like we all used to. Okay, I'm not used to it, but like a normal courtroom. It's more The children's court is more up close and personal.
Okay.
But when I entered, remember, this is not the first time that I have no lawyer, because I've been through lawyers like people go through toilet paper.
Yeah.
Sorry, I call it spade a spade because I'm fed up.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
You know, I'm tired.
It's okay, like it.
So this was now the first time that I stood up for myself against the rules. And I did it because I had the courage, because it is for my child. So I entered the room and oh my word. There was like, normally it is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people and 4 people and the judge. This morning, there was 11 people. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I didn't make I didn't let them see that I noticed it. I just keep my cool. And I went and sat, but it's so strange.
Mm-hmm.
But in any case, you won't believe me. The welfare worker, she's 26 years old. I'm 46 years old. She's the one who every time tells me, okay, we want the following of you. Then I go back, I go do it because the case gets postponed for another month. Then I come back after a month, I give them what they wanted. It's now a parenting skills course. I did an extra one. I gave them 2 parenting skills courses. And then they thinking, okay, every time I give them what they want another thing. Why don't they put everything on a paper what they want from me to get my child back? Why every time come to court, we see she got right, she got this, let's postpone the case, she must bring after 5 weeks this or this or this. It's been 1 year and 6 months. I even submitted a psychiatric evaluation, a full psychiatric evaluation, out of my own pocket. I'm clean. There's nothing wrong with me. All what is wrong with me is stress, depression, and anxiety because of my abusive marriage that time. But I'm over that, and because my child is not with me, is the psychiatrist's conclusion. So it looks definitely like she couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle because she was looking the whole time for something wrong with me. Now she comes and says, I must do a parenting skills course. I said, but I did it. I did, in fact, 2. No, Uncle Bob, this is abnormal. This is not normal. This is not normal. So she was like a week ago in my house to come do inspection. I didn't clean like 100% because I'm not a dirty, untidy person. I just pick up a few things and I sweep out, and that's fine. She can come. She came and she opened even the fridge. It's pathetic. But yeah, it's their normal routine. And but she like even picks up the frosted. Sorry for my English. The people in the room, I'm Afrikaans. I sound stupid, but
No, you don't
like
sound
that.
stupid. Don't be so hard on yourself.
She even so went to them for assistance and support. I was the one who went there, and my child got taken away. The first time they were in my house, I got a compliment from them how artistic I am and how beautiful my place is.
Yes.
Now even the frozen vegetables get lifted up in the fridge. I mean, where do you draw the line in life? Right. So now I'm sitting there. Now she wants, she gives the report from the house visit of last week. It's supposed to be the house visit. There's like 9 papers. And then I started writing because as I was reading, my legs become numb of shock of the lies that is typed in there, in that report. And then the judge said it's my turn now to discuss the report. I said, Judge, with all respect, but I cannot discuss this report. It is 9 papers. I have to first go it through and write down. She said, okay, I can get 10 minutes outside. I said, thank you, Judge. Now I'm starting rumbling because I have only 10 minutes. It's impossible. It wasn't even 10 minutes. It was like 5 minutes. A guy comes out, calls me in. He says, the judge calls me in. I said, ask the judge. I just asked for a little bit more time. Okay. I didn't get that little bit of time. I had to go in again. They postponed the case again for more than a month so that I can have all my time in the world to go through the report.
Mm-hmm.
I came to this house of mine today, yesterday afternoon. It was like I was floating. I can't understand what is going on here. They are working towards that 2-year gap between the mother and child. Because I've studied this, I made my own study. If they reach that 2-year gap between mother and child when the child is removed from the mother, when the child reaches 24 months, the child inside, psychologically, spiritually, starts to accept the circumstances and move on. Not that the child forgets her or his mother, but the child is now comfortable in, and no mother wants that. No innocent mother wants that. Luckily, she is by my brother and his wife with their 3 children because I fought for it. But, no, this is not right.
Yes.
Uncle Bob, I know I know God does not leave me, but it really feels that God doesn't hear me.
No, it's okay. It's okay, Leica. It's okay. Take a quick breath there for a moment, Leica. I want to say hello to the people, okay?
Okay,
Hold on.
okay.
The people that come in here. For all of you listening right now, we have Leica who's called me from South Africa. She's called me from South Africa. And she's going through a really traumatic time with the terrible CPS system there. And hello, Cruella. That is Felicia from Oxnard, California. Welcome. And Jan Beatty, I never knew you before, but you said hi like it, hi like it. Okay, great. But Jan Beatty, where are you from? What part of the world are you from? Tony the Tiger's here. That's Cassandra. She's from Otsego County, New York. I'm glad you checked in, Tony. And then we have intended Eve from Los Angeles, California. Thank you for touching base. And then Tony says, I was forced to settle with promises of being able to have a visit with my son. Finally, it was the only way that my lawyer would sign the violation on CPS. She would do anything me she was. And Tony further says, it's been working for CPS literally, like she wanted to know my witness list in and my evidence when I had said something about using the lawyer that helped me to the hospital because she told me that. Well, I'm glad you're able to make it work there, Tony. I'm glad you make it work there. But Leica is trying to resolve her case. She had a pedophile husband that preyed on their daughter. It's where the really shame part of it is. And they're kind
Beautiful
of,
boyfriend.
yeah, they're kind of swept beneath the rug. They're kind of swept beneath the rug.
Yeah, it's walking straight.
But he won't be for long. Eventually, what goes around comes around. Karma will catch up with him. Yes.
Yes, 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 it does. Finding out after 6 years of marriage that my husband is bisexual.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So, this is life for as long as I can because she is in London. And I had her on a very late stage, and I was almost 40 when I had her. And this is not just, I don't know anymore, Uncle Bob. I don't know anymore.
It's
I-
okay. It's
I don't
okay.
know
It's okay.
anymore.
It's okay. Take a deep breath. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. I'm glad you're talking to me about it.
This type of thing doesn't happen in our family. I've got a family. We are decent people. We don't do funny things. This is like totally out of line, and I'm in the midst of it. And the welfare says that I am making up stories, and I run to the police station and open up cases. There's a policeman that apparently draw my history at the police station. I've got a clear criminal record. I was 25 years in the Army of South Africa. I was an officer. I have a clear criminal record inside and outside the Army. Now, he draws of the past. Listen on this. He draws on my name. He draws cases or anything involving me of the past 20 years. And apparently there's 22 cases. But I'm not guilty. It's cases that I made. It's cases that other people made. But I'm not guilty on one of those 22 cases. One of those 22 cases is, what is diefstal in English? Like when people steal sheep or cows or
They're called rustlers. Rustlers. Rustlers.
I was never involved in my whole life in feeding stuff, feeding sheep or chickens or pigs or cows or bees or whatever. Where the heck do they come on this? I also never had sheep or bucks or cows or pigs or chickens so much. I never even had a farm. But nobody shows me those 22 cases. I'm speechless.
I know
Sorry,
you
I'm
are. I know
speechless.
you are. But it's good that you're talking about it.
Yes, I have to because there's no other place I can talk about this.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you are talking to me. That's okay. You can talk to me. I'm pretty sure the room feels the same way. It's all right. It's all right.
It feels dead inside. You start to feel dead inside because you don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have skin on me anymore. I have cried and cried and cried, and I still believe in God, and I know He's the only one. He is my everything. I will say it again and again and again. But why today? Because I took now a little bit too long, like not even 10 minutes. I took a little bit too long to put my side underneath each sentence or accusation of the welfare worker. And they postponed the case for another 5-6 weeks.
Right.
We are now coming nearer to the 2-year gap between mother and child.
Okay. All right.
And my child is now starting to like become happy and I'm glad. She must be happy. I don't want her to be sad. And I will never seek her happiness also. But this happiness that she is experiencing now breaks me because what I have done in my own investigation is that the child starts to move on.
Yeah.
So that is destructible.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know. Really, 4 lawyers, 850,000 rand ZAR. I don't care how much it costs. There's no price on my child. But it's down the drain.
Yes.
Why does nothing work? Uncle Bob, this is quite frankly all that I have to say on this stage. Well, I'm now planning to go to the president, like I told you the other night. Now I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go to the president of South Africa and ask if I may see him. Obviously, they will tell me no, and I'll go back and I'll sleep the night in my car outside the gates. The next morning I'll be back and ask him again, humbly, with respect, humbly, cool and collective, and I will just be there every freaking morning until the president hears about this woman that doesn't want to go away.
Right. Right. Now, are you trying to talk to the president of South Africa?
Now that is my plan. That is my plan.
So, where is the capital of South Africa?
It's in Pretoria. the Union building.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm trying to look that up there.
I've even thought to buy myself a small little tent, one man's tent, and put it up there on the grass. But I think the security will take me away there. So I'll be in my car outside the gate. But I'll be back every morning.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to stop. But this is like killing your spirit or something.
Yeah, I know, but you always have to look for the good things. You know, you'll see a lot of negative things and you worry yourself to death, but it will get better. It's always seems really bad, but then things will change. You pray to God and things will change.
To read some of the points in the report.
They say there's three capitals of South Africa: Cape Town, Pretoria, and Bloemfontein. There's three capitals. Okay. Why there are three capitals of South Africa? Um, okay. The three capitals of South Africa are Pretoria, Cape Town, and Bloemfontein. Yeah, each hosts different branches of the South African government. The cities were chased based on historical capitals from traditional province before the Union of South Africa. The Republic of South Africa does not have a single capital city. Instead, it's one of the few countries in the world that divides its government powers among three capitals of South Africa. Yeah. Now, let me tell you what the three capitals are. Pretoria is the administrative capital. It's the home to the executive branch of the South African government, including the president of the cabinet. The city also boasts many departments of government and foreign embassies. Located in the province of Chattanburg, Pretoria is the northeast part of South Africa near the city of Johannesburg. Cape Town is the legislative capital. It's a home to the country's legislative department, including the National Assembly and National Councils of Provinces. Located in the southwest corner of South Africa in the province of Western Cape, Cape Town is the second largest city in population. Bloemfontein is considered the judicial capital. It's home to the Supreme Court of Appeals, the second highest court in South Africa. The Constitutional Court, the highest court, is located in Johannesburg. Located in the province of the Free State, Bluesfield is the center of South Africa. So it sounds like each capital has different functions.
Yes. Yes.
So I wonder if yours is the judicial capital, Bloemfontein. Right, I do too. Yeah. Well, in 1910, the Union of South Africa was formed. There was a great dispute among the location of the new country's capital. A compromise was reached to spread a balance of power throughout the country, and this led to the three capitals of South Africa. Hold on one second. Um, Hold on one second here. Like I want to talk to one of my family members here. Back. I had one of my family members that wanted to talk to me before they left. I broadcast this from home, and I have Leica on the phone, which is really great. But I had some groceries, and I wanted my two boys to help me load it in. And I told them about the dinner that I was preparing for them and stuff. So it is hard. It is hard. Um, that some of you saw that is kind of my adopted son. He hangs out with my other son, but he's black. And so he's going right now to ride down and see my son down at the place where he works. So we're down here at the beach, and so he's taking off there. But anyway, going back to your case, what you're trying to do is that you want to meet the is it the president? Is he called the president of South Africa, or is he called president of South Africa? I knew the president was Mandela, but this one is Cyril. Yeah, I know. This is Cyril Ramaphosa. He he is the president. David Mabuza died. I didn't know that. Oh wow. He died at age 64. That's too young. And Cyril looks like a nice president. Wow, that's great. He was born in 52. Huh. The president of South Africa is the head of state and the head of the government of the Republic of South Africa. The president directs the executive branch of the government and is the commander in chief of the South African National Defense Force. Between 61 and 94, the office of head of state was, let me see, was the state president of South Africa. So would he be the one who would help you?
Yes. Yes. Look, lose.
I agree.
We offer the welfare this morning. I don't know if I'm allowed to read some of the points. I will not call names, dates, witnesses, places, buildings, nothing. But you must tell me if I'm allowed to read.
You're allowed to read anything. I don't know if South Africa is not a communist state, so they don't run it like a communist do. I think it's a democratic country, is it not?
Yeah, it's a democratic country.
Now, Child Welfare Services ensures a safe and secure future for our children. And this is from March 15th. See what they say here. Child Welfare Services ensure a safe and secure future for our children. That's what they supposedly say. Understanding Child Welfare Services. Child Welfare Services refers to the government and non-government efforts to ensure children's safety, well-being, and development. These services are designed to protect children from harm, provide support for family, intervene in cases when children are at risk. Objectives of the Child Welfare Assess includes protecting children from abuse and neglect, supporting families, providing foster care and adoption services, promoting child development, empowering communities. Type of welfare service in South Africa. There's the Child Protection Services. These services include reporting, investigating child abuse, removing children from harmful environments, counseling, and rehab. Foster care and adoption services. Foster care is a temporary care for children where their families receive support to improve their situation. The permanent place of a child with a new family is adoption. There's ECD, which is early childhood development, preschool and daycare center, parenting workshops, support for orphans and vulnerable children, OVC, financial aid and social grants, education support, child and family counseling service, community-based welfare initiatives, children's rights and legal protection. The Children Act ensures that children's rights are upheld and outlines procedures for child protection, adoption, and foster care. Then there's the Child Justice Act. This law focuses on children in conflict with law, ensuring they receive fair treatment and rehab instead of harsh punishment. The Constitution of South Africa guarantees children's rights, including the right to basic education, health care, protection from abuse and neglect, and family or alternative care. The role of the social development, the DSD, oversees child welfare and works with non-government organizations. How can communities help protect children? Challenges in the child welfare, lack of resources, high rates of poverty, child abuse and neglect, limited access to services, solutions to challenges. I'm trying to find something that would help you like. There's a lot of information about the CPS in South Africa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of it in my house. These people, they are a web. They are a web which is connected to another web, and another web, and another web. what is in this report that you must please bear with me. I'm like near to hopeless and
Don't be hopeless.
really.
No, you don't have to, because you are talking to me, Bob Pace. I'm here. I've not abandoned you. I've not abandoned you. Okay.
In court. Is court. Evaluation, even the psychology evaluation. What is all those things that you have to the test? All my tests are clean because I don't use them.
Right. Right.
Also, she requested formal documentation from the court confirming the requirement to attend another parenting course. That is not true. That is not true. Another woman that presents this course, her words with me that when the moment she heard I already did a parenting skills course, she said to me, then I can't do another parenting skills course by them because they don't interfere with other people's counseling slash courses slash education slash whatever, because it can confuse the parent, and especially when that parent is also going through a psychiatric and psychology evaluation, then they don't interfere. Now they say here that I am a resistant. I am. It's only me. It's always me. It is not true.
That's fine. You're doing fine.
It's upset. If you bring here a thing out of a year ago, she also put in this report of a year ago. That was already a year ago in one of the reports. But she always tries to make the report so thick and negative. The last time they told me the only thing they need is the psychiatric evaluation. So I must go through a GP, a normal doctor. The doctor must spend a bit time with me to make a decision, do I need a psychiatrist or not? And all the doctors did not want, they refused actually to refer me to a psychiatrist because they say I don't have a psychological problem. My only problem is anxiety and stress and depression because my child is not with me. And for that, I can go to a psychologist if I want to. They can put me on antidepressants. I don't need to go to a psychiatrist. At the end of the day, I went and picked a psychiatrist to see me. so that I can just give them what they want because I want my little girl. So I got it right. The moment, because they said it's the only outstanding thing they need. If that is in place, then I can have my child back. The moment I handed that in, they had another thing that they want now again. Oh no, This is all the horror stories, all the horror movies that I've been watching in my whole life just came through.
Yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can understand what you're saying.
So, there is something else going on here. Because why? Every lawyer that I get for the first 2 months, plus minus, they are totally on my side. So positive. They they laugh at the case. Yeah, after 2 months, they start turning against me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really not treating my lawyer bad. Why would I treat my lawyer bad? He must help me.
Right.
Every time it happens, so they must have something that they tell or show or whatever my lawyers every time. This time I refused inside my own heart to get a fifth lawyer. I must stand up now against them. I have to fight my own battle now.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know. They have something. They definitely have something. But why don't they show it to me and discuss it to me? Maybe I have an explanation for it. Maybe I have even proof for it. What is it that they do every time to change my lawyers against me? It is not normal.
No, it's not.
Yeah. And in this stage, I'm finished. We should give somebody else also a chance.
Well, here's my thing, Leica. I've already run 60 minutes. It's now 10 minutes after 8 o'clock my time. And so it must be now 10 minutes after 5 a.m. in the morning, your time, right?
Yeah, it's 10 past 5.
Right, 10 past 5. So it's 5 a.m. right now in South Africa. And it's after 8 p.m. here in California. But I really appreciate you calling in, like, and tell me more what's going on. I'm trying to understand and help you. And as I say, if I had your email, I could send you some information that may help you from Christina Reynoso. I'm glad you called in. Yeah. Tony the Tiger, I know how hard it must be in Ostenego County, New York. She says her son has a contusion on his temple when he went back, and that's wrong. They're abusing her 13-year-old son, and it's sad. Now, Hoytisha Harris, you called in after 8:07. Hi, everyone. Well, glad to welcome you here, but I don't know where you're from, Hoytisha. I don't know where you're from, but thank you very much. I'll be on again tomorrow at 10 a.m. on the 4th of July. I work on the 4th of July. So I'll be there tomorrow. That we're celebrating our country's independence tomorrow. And Erin from Tennessee,
Okay.
I hope that you could call in again. She's the one with twins. Nice seeing you, Erin from Tennessee. Let me see who else we got in this room here. Oh, and Tennessee from Los Angeles, California. And Jan, Body, I have no idea where you're from, but please tell me. Cruella is from Oxnard, California. And of course, Leica is from South Africa. And she's been on my show talking and talking and talking, and I really want to help her. And one of my people, Christina Reynosa, has something for her. So I'll be here again tomorrow. Please keep fighting for your children. God bless you all. And there'll be a brief message from my attorney, Vincent Davis. Listen to it. And I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Good night and God bless.
A vivid picture is encrypted in your mind as the critics get in line like they're witnessing a crime. But then you notice there's a shiver in your spine from the feelings of discontentment and bitterness combined. Heartbroken when you listen to the judges, another kid's innocence corrupted. And if you go against then it's destructive. Consider this predicament the toughest, but we believe in a system fit for justice. Child Protective Services only pretends to save it. The one solution for this is worthy of instant praises. 30 years of experience with relentless cases. Allow me to introduce them. This is Vincent Davis, defending you when they don't think a mother fits the role. Is it juvenile dependency or government control? Observe the pain in their eyes. It's time for us to realize we are the last one.